So when you're all ready, completing all of your recordings inside of Scratch, you're ready to hook up your Makey Makey to your Chromebook. So the first thing you need to do is when you have your Makey Makey, you can see I don't have it plugged in, is you need to start hooking up your wires based on how it looks on Scratch. So for me, when my right arrow is pressed, it's going to play the sound introduction. When the left arrow is pressed, it's going to play something called Google Slides. So I have them tagged to something. So what I'm gonna do as my example is I'm going to plug in this yellow wire to the right arrow. And again, I have different colors. These colors don't matter. So I have the yellow one plugged into the right arrow, and on my Scratch screen, it says, when the right arrow is pressed, play the introduction sound, which for me is this arrow right here. Okay, the other thing I need to make sure I do is I'm going to do one more, and it says when the up arrow is pressed, it's going to play the one called News Broadcast. So on the Makey Makey, I'm going to clip it to the up, and that green one is now going to the one that says News Broadcast. The last thing I need to make sure I do is that I clip one to the earth, which is at the bottom. All of this whole bottom row is earth. That just means ground. So now, once it's plugged in and I'm holding the other end of that ground cable like this, I will be able to touch them. So the first thing I need to do is I need to plug in my Makey Makey to my computer through the USB port. And then now, when I click on something or tap it interactively, it should start playing.
Welcome to the Nonfiction Book Project, where you're going to learn a little bit more about the different options and choices that you have. Out of all the different options.
Okay, so that worked. So that is all you need to do, is you need to make sure you designate what your arrows match up to what is played on Scratch, as well as the bottom, you need to have one clip to the earth.